So friends, last day I had given the levels for 16th of August, that is Friday. So what I told on that day is that the CPR, the central pivot range, has become narrow. So there is a high probability that the market will be trending on the next day, that is on 16th of August. So as you can see in the chart, the same thing happened. The market was trending. First, what happened is that I had given levels up to this one, the second target, that is that R4. Okay, but it opened much higher to that. So as because there was a long-term resistance here, so then it came down, as you can see, to the CPR range. It came down to the CPR range, and that is also the first resistance to that range. It came down, and again it went up. It went up to the R2, then R3, R4, crossed much beyond that, and then it stopped at a level of about 50,501, and the maximum highest level that it achieved was around 50599, means 50,600. Okay, so that this way by CPR we can make out whether what is the possibility. Actually, we cannot predict for 100% that this will happen or this will not happen. That nobody can tell. Nobody can tell you that this will happen and this will not happen in the market. But seeing the CPR and the technical indicators, we can predict something. Okay, and most of the time the prediction is correct. So actually that time the prediction was there that I had predicted that the market may trend, and it has trended. So we'll see what will happen on Monday, like 19th of August. So friends, here we can see we have 2 days of chart for Banknifty. The time frame is 5 minutes. Actually, this is the chart for 16th of August, and this is on the right side. You have the chart for 19th of August, that is today's market. So on 16th of August, as I already told on the previous day, that because the range of CPR has become very narrow, so there is a high probability of a trending market. So in the same way, the trending market happened on that day. So first what happened is that the market made a gap up. It opened at near about 50247 or something like that, and then it came down and it touched the CPR. After touching the CPR, like the central pivot, then it moved again up a few hundred points, and it ended at about 506 or something like that. And then today what we have seen, that because this movement was there, then actually there was a widening of the CPR. Okay, previous day, you can see the previous day it was very narrow, and in comparison to that it is very wide for today. So what happened is that today the market movement was kind of a sideways market movement. Okay, so you can see here, it is here the blue line here is the S1, and here the blue line is the S2, and here we have the central pivot line. Okay, and this is actually the range, the TC and the BC. So here it is this is called the range of the CPR. So what we have seen today is that it made a little gap up. It started with a little gap up, then it came down, it touched that highest point, that TC point, and then it was being resisted, that it was acting as a support. Actually, it was acting as a support for long. Then it crossed it, but it was not able to cross the central pivot line. Okay, so this is the central pivot line, the red one, which it was not able to cross. So basically it was a purely sideways market that we have seen today. So let us see what happens tomorrow on 20th. We'll analyze the values, and then we'll see what happens on 20th. So let us see, friends, what will happen on 20th of August. 19 we have already seen what has happened. So this was the analysis for the 19th of August. We have seen that the CP range was quite wider than the day before, and these were the values which were to be followed. And for 28th of August, what we have here is that CP range, the central pivot range, has again become narrow. It is now 92. On 19th of August, it was 208. Okay, so it has narrowed down to 92. So because it has narrowed down, so we can expect some kind of trending market here. We can expect that, but that's a probability. You cannot say for sure that that will happen. So let us expect that that may happen, but we have to keep an eye on the all the ranges, actually all the values. So these are very important, the pivot value and the central pivot range. Always keep in mind these two things first, and then we can see the other values that are there. Okay, so the CP range will be 92, and the pivot will be around 50460, and the R1, that is on the upper side, it will be at 50506, and on the lower side, that range bound will be S1 will be at 50223. So anything, if the market moves between these two values 50506 and 50223, and if it is near to this range, the central pivot range, then we can say that the market is has shown a sidewise movement. Otherwise it may go for a trending if it is going above the value of 50633. Then we can expect a movement at least up to 50789, and then it can also move up to 50849. On the lower side, if it breaks out at 50099 for approximately 50,100, then it will come to a value of 49924, and if it moves forward, then up to a value of 49839. See, it may go beyond the R4 level and the RS4 level, but we should avoid trending beyond these levels, actually. So I always recommend to trade within this range, actually. So there are other values also. See, a lot of minor levels are also there other than these major levels. So if you do some kind of scalping kind of activity, if you are doing, so you can always use these levels. So let us see, friends, what will happen on 20th of August. Tomorrow we'll return, we'll analyze the chart for 20th of August, and then we'll get a prediction for 21st of August. So friends, please do subscribe my channel and support me. So good night, friends.